Hi everybody, Neil with 21st Century Equipment. Today we're looking at a John Deere 1025R with a factory heated cab. In addition, this unit does have the 120R loader. We've got a great video on how to take this loader on and off. It's the same on this unit as it is on the open station units. So I'll just throw that in there. We're talking about safety, and of course, John Deere has taken the time to put warning labels around here. Some of these are unique to the cab model, and I'll mention a couple of those as we go through. But the 1025R, even with the 120R loader, it picks up 800 pounds. That's not enough to be safe picking up a round bale with one of these tractors. So John Deere has a warning label. Hey, do not try to pick up round bales with this small compact utility tractor. In addition, a warning label here: not carrying people in the bucket. It's dangerous. The risk of injury is incredibly high. Also, some warnings around the loader itself. This is a quick park loader, so instead of having it up in the air and working under it, go ahead and just remove it. It takes less than a minute to get this loader off and on its stands so that you can access anything you want. But the reality is, general maintenance and service on this unit can be done with the loader in place. It's how we do it every day in our shops. Everything is easy to get to. So, but safety warnings around that as well. Backside of the bucket, really important. It'll seem like, oh, I'm not going very far. I won't bother putting the pins in because I'm just moving the bucket or I'm just moving the pallet forks. The chance of those pallet forks or bucket bouncing off of there is high. Just take the time, put the safety pin in. It's the safe and right way to operate the machine. Some of the unique warning labels that come with the cab model is not to operate the windshield wiper while the window's up. And of course, you can see we've got all these doors and windows opened up on the unit. And when I'm operating the unit, of course, I'm going to go ahead and climb in. When I'm operating this unit, I'm always going to wear my seatbelt. This unit doesn't have a folding ROPS like the open station models, so there's no reason not to have this on when I'm operating. In addition to the warning there, here's one that's free. There's no sticker for it. But, you know, it's got a great visor here to help with glare and things like that. But don't make it so that it blocks too much of your vision. You want to make sure you can see clearly and safely out the front of the unit. Grab the bottom, the release pins here with my right hand, and that unit just retracts back up in there nice and safe. We can remove these doors on both sides to help with temperature on the hottest days. They can easily be removed and of course stored somewhere safe. You don't want to break one when you're taking it off or moving it around in the garage. You want to make sure you keep it in a safe, secure place so that no damage occurs. But that does obviously open up with the front and the back windows open. It really opens up the airflow in the cab. So something to keep in mind. Again, it's a benefit and a safety feature. Tilt steering wheel in the John Deere 1025R, whether it's a cab model or open. That tilt wheel lets me adjust the wheel so that it's comfortable, falls readily to hand, as well as gives me the most control over the unit. I'm not stretching or anything like that. So again, great upgrade on the 1025R to have that tilt steering wheel. So when we go ahead and start this machine, a couple of things to be aware of. I recommend always put your foot on the brake when you go to start it. And then if you want to release the parking brake now or you want to wait till after the unit's running, that's fine. I tend to release the parking brake now. I'm going to make sure my transmission is in neutral, not low or not high. If I try to start it with it in either range, then what happens is it won't start, and it's going to give me a warning on the LCD screen that says shift to neutral. I've got to have this transmission in the neutral range in order to get it started. Of course, I'm going to turn the key. In this case, I have my fan on, getting some air moving around in here. Go ahead and turn the key and start the unit up. Now what happens if I go ahead and take off my seatbelt and I go to get out of this unit? It turns off. The machine turns off automatically. Let me turn that fan off for a second. The machine turns off automatically. Again, safety switch in the seat. Just want to make sure we're keeping you and your loved ones and the people around you as safe as possible. So if you get up out of this unit while the transmission's in gear, it will turn the engine off. So again, seatbelt on, transmission in neutral, foot on the brake, and go ahead and start and operate the unit. The John Deere 1025R with the 120R loader and this factory cab is a great unit. Like all of the John Deere product line, there's a lot that goes into the thought about safety and taking care of you and your loved ones, whoever might be operating this machine. So if you have questions about operating it, or questions about safety, or just want to see one of these cab units in person, come on into your local 21st Century Equipment location and we will answer your questions for you.